Hello and welcome to this tutorial on Waymaker Daily. On this tutorial, we are going to look at the paying list and the reinstating list. Under the collection menu, we have the paying list and reinstating list. Remember that under the customer inscription, this is where we specify if an account is a paying list or reinstating list. For instance, account 1 says here paying list and account 2 says reinstating list. There is a full video on customer inscription, so if you don't know what it is, it's good you go watch the video. However, let me just give a small tip on what it is. So the reinstating list are those who have accounts in the union, while the paying list are those who don't have accounts in the union. So the system separates them for you automatically. So clicking on the paying list, we have all of them here. It's just simply a list and we don't have much to do on it. So we can just print this and file depending on our filing policy. And literally that's all about the paying list. There's nothing to do on it. It's just a report for you to see those who don't have account in the union or those whose money is not transferred to the unions or main application. The juicy part of it is the reinstating list. Now these are those who have commitments in the union or those who have their main account in the union, whereby at the end of the month the money they have saved for daily savings is being withdrawn and put in their main union account, either by the accountant using banking transfer, individual transfer, I don't know, a journal, depending on the system you are using. So you are supposed to validate the reinstating list in order to ensure that the balances of these people's accounts is less what has been validated. We are going to do the practical part of it. So as per now, you see that Kishi Lawrence is the only person in the reinstating list, and the reinstating list is presented as at this date. So if you refresh the reinstating list as at a particular date when no record is found, it's going to be empty. So it's always important to ensure that you validate or you are editing the reinstating list as at the particular month you are working on. So let's come back to our reinstating list. Always verify the accounting date should be equal to the date of the reinstating list. It's very important. We can print the reinstating list, we can refresh, we can validate, and we can close this form. We can only validate the reinstating list as per the account balances of the members. As we will be rolling out future updates of the application, we might make it possible for you to be able to determine or to edit the amount which will be validated in the reinstating list. For instance, Kishi Lawrence has 11,000 but might want that just 5,000 should be transferred to the main account. That's an update that might come in future. But as of now, validating the reinstating list is going to deduct 11,000 from Kishi Lawrence. So we're going to print and validate. Then it is good to also ensure that before validating the reinstating list, the commission has already been validated. because if you don't validate the commission first, it means you will validate the reinstating list of the members plus the commission for that month, and the amount will be deducted from the account, thereby making the account zero, and they are not more going to be charged. So the rule of thumb is always validate the commission before you validate the reinstating list. We already validated the commission in our previous video, so now we're just simply going to validate the reinstating list. So it says, do you really want to validate? The action cannot be undone. Go click on yes, and the reinstating list has been validated successfully. So that's how you can validate the reinstating list. So in this video we have seen the paying list and the reinstating list. The next videos we're going to look at is personal reports. However, because we have validated the reinstating list, I would like to show you where it went to on the members report. So clicking F5 brings out this menu, account 1. So you see account 1 was validated a commission of 1,000, and account 1 was not in the reinstating list, and that is why you see account 1 has a balance of 3,000. So account 2 reinstatement, as you see here, was 11,000, thereby bringing the account balance of account 2 to 0. This is a shortcut menu F5, which is found under personal reports. This was just for us to understand the concept of paying list and reinstating list. We're going to look further in personal reports, and there we're going to see more about the individual history of members or customers. So that's it about the tutorial on paying list and reinstating list. If you found the video helpful, please kindly like it and subscribe to the channel in order to receive future updates when we post new videos or when we do an update into the system.